have to. I will go to Mexico City and Monterrey the next week. I need to do my reservation, and I need to search the flights.
Okay.
But it's okay. Miss, I have a question. Yesterday, after yesterday, is it correct? After no, before yesterday.
Before yesterday,
Yeah, before yesterday, I saw a TV show. I don't know if you know Downtown Navy. It's a TV show about a family, England family, and 18 how do you say siglo?
18th century.
Yes, 18th century. And I saw with subtitles in English. And I saw the expression indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed? Is it indeed?
Indeed?
Indeed.
Indeed. Oh, indeed.
Okay. This is a good expression, informal expression, or because I understand indeed is like actually, or in the fact, or I don't know, maybe like in fact.
Yeah, it's a formal expression.
Yes, it's a formal.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a synonym.
Like, good.
Indeed, or in fact.
Certainly.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Good. I
so you never heard that word before? Well, it's more used in British language.
Okay.
In American, yes, it's like.
I saw too the expression out. Yeah, out like a half or like a most.
Out too.
Yeah, out too.
Yeah, but we did practice out too, also, and it's considered part of modals.
Yeah.
So like, you ought to, like it's like should, or similar to had better.
Yes.
Out
to.
But they use more that rather than should, ought to.
Okay.
It's because I'm used to use should. Means like the most model I use for advice, but they both are correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It sounds like more polite, you know.
Yes, because it's about the family. It's not the king, but is the next level to the king. I don't know, the Lord, and the expressions, I think, is more formal, maybe.
Yeah, we can say it's like well, yeah, it's
more
formal.
fancy. More fancy.
Fancy. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Exactly. It's like you know.
Yes, I know.
It is.
Sure.
Yeah, these kind of movies based on the, I don't know, middle century or this stuff, you can learn many vocabulary, but all expressions, we can say.
Sure.
All expressions. in my opinion, well, I don't really, well, me, I would say no, thank you. I don't really like it. I'm not a big fan of these kind of TV shows or movies. I don't know. I just don't like it. But you can learn many things in expressions, like all expressions people used to say in the past, and it's good to learn. It's good to learn too.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, I'm making some notes here so I can start. I'm super exhausted. Sorry about my face,
Oh,
but
no, but why?
uh,
What happened?
it's just that my students are, I think they are taking all my energy. And then in the afternoons, I feel like, like if somebody,
Yeah.
I don't know, hit me or something. I don't know. It's super exhausting working with young
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. Some days
Seems
are
like I haven't
terrible.
slept. Seems like I haven't slept in a long time. I have blurs in my eyes, but
Mm.
no, I sleep my hours.
Yes, I see your blurs. How do
Mhm.
you say?
Blurs.
Blurs?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Like
yes,
this. Yeah.
I see, I see.
But I sleep at not at I go to bed at 10 p.m. top 10:30. So I consider it's a good time for sleeping because I sleep like 7 hours.
7 hours. Yes, yes, yes.
Mhm. But I still feel tired.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's super exhausting. But
sorry.
I'm okay. Well, actually, I think this is
You need to breathe, breathe,
yeah. That's
again
why.
breathe.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks. Like meditation, I guess. Oh, that's why on weekends I decided not to work because that is my time. That
Sure,
is my time,
it's
and
a
I
good
decided
idea.
they have offered me some groups on weekends, but I always say no, thank you. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. And
You
actually,
need to go to place. I don't know how do you say it, inside place,
safe place. Your safe place.
safe place. Yes,
Mm,
you need to go to safe place.
yeah, remember that? That was one of the first lessons we
Yes.
in the book. Cooking. the,
Ah,
the gym or cooking. But I don't even have time now for going to the gym. And I think that is affecting me. And
sure, sure. This is a important activity for the
mm,
stress.
yes,
Sure,
yes.
sure, sure.
But I don't even have time because I have a lot of things to do in my other
Mm.
job. And then sometimes I have to stay for a while after my
No, you need to find a well-being.
yeah, well, I've decided that this is gonna be my last group at 6 in Eurocentro, so I can so I can have more time or more free time during the afternoons,
Ah,
and I can go to the gym, like take
sure.
my time.
The next the next period you don't get B2 level.
No, I decided to start just with one group.
Ah,
That's that. That's that.
okay,
I
okay.
have to. I have like two. Well, I have two more groups, but I decided stop. It's too much.
Which
It's
level?
B1.
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 Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but I mean, I finished with you guys, and then the other group finished, and then I stay with my 8 p.m. group. And this group we have been working since A1, so it's our third level together. And that's that. I decided just to stay with that group and like take my time during the afternoon so I can,
Sure, sure.
because I consider I'm it is affecting me a lot. I don't
Sure,
feel good.
sure.
Yes, but I feel
It's
great.
I think it is not a fast way. It's a resistance way.
Yeah. And I've been like this like 1 year, and no. It's enough.
Hmm.
It's enough.
I'm sorry because I think I need to repeat B2. I really actually I don't I think is for me in this moment is not important the certification. I need practice. I need learn. It's more
Mhm.
important than the paper. And I think I need to repeat.
Sure, and it's okay. It's okay. If you feel that
Mhm.
way, fine. Because next level, it's I don't want to say harder, but yes, more difficult things. And you know what they say. I don't know if you were in the meet. No, you were not in the meeting. No, you were not. But when they
No.
gave us the info, they said something like, it's the next level. It's going to be more focusing not only on vocabulary or grammar structure, because you know all the grammar now. In grammar, you know
Mm.
everything. Okay, that's that in grammar. But the next thing is English, but in a panorama of, or in a contextual panorama, so you can use English like in a nature, or as a native speaker, or how can I explain? Based on a native speaker perspective. Like if you
Ah,
not only use correctly the grammar, no, but now apply that grammar into a real situation, you know? So
sounds good. I don't know. Maybe I need to practice my speaking. I need to practice my listening, and I don't know if it's convenient for me then to go to this level.
well, if you feel like you need to take it again, go and do it. Because that way maybe you're going to refresh some other topics that maybe you feel like kind of oxidated. You know what I mean? Like perhaps I don't remember this structure, so take it again. It's okay. English, it's a repetitive language. When I say repetitive, is that you need to practice like all the
Yes. Always his practice, sure.
yeah. I always try to look for a way to practice my English. I don't know. I have a friend. We have been friends like for 2 years and a half, but never meets, never, because he lives in uh, Egypt. So
Oh,
he's Egyptian. Yeah, and we both practice. We just met in what is this? How can we not in a group, in a language group. So I always try to look for this kind of stuff on internet, well, on social media. And then we met in an international group of languages. And then imagine you post like, oh, I'm learning French, for example. Okay, if you help me with my French, I can help you with Spanish. And then people who is learning Spanish, who speak French, they say, hey, I speak French, but I'm learning Spanish. So why don't we change, or blah, 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 and practice? And that's a super good way. And it's safe, I think, at the moment. And we have been friends for 2 years and a half. So, and I consider he's a good friend.
good.
But anyways, very good. Nadia, today we are going to remember. I'm going to say remember because I know in level B1, because I'm teaching B1, you practice this conditional before. Is the third conditional, okay? In English, we have 4 conditionals. We have 0, first, second, and third, okay? On previous sessions, we discussed about the second conditional, but now we are going to see the third conditional, okay? It's quite similar to the second, but it changed just a little in grammar, right? So, third conditional, when, in what situation can we use the third conditional? Mainly to express past consequence, okay? But not about something that actually happened, no, about unrealistic situations, okay? So you express a consequence, a past consequence, I'm sorry, about something unrealistic, hypothetical, imaginary situations, obviously in the past too, yes? So for example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam. Okay, it's a consequence, perhaps a regret about certain situation. But the thing is that I feel sorry, I feel regret, I didn't study. So the first action didn't happen. That's why if he had studied harder, he would have passed the exam. He didn't pass the exam because he didn't study. Yes. Okay. Also, we may use the third conditional to express regrets. Regrets. Yes. Everything based in a context in the past. If my alarm had gone off, I wouldn't have been late to work. If there hadn't been so much traffic, we wouldn't have missed our flight. Good? So
Good.
everything hypothetical, unrealistic. All of the regrets, it's like in Spanish we say, si hubiese or hubiera, but it doesn't exist, right? We don't even know that in Spanish. Okay, now.
Yeah.
Exactly. We say like el hubiera no existe. Here it's also applicable. Okay, third conditional in grammar. Maybe you have realized now about the structure because it's super clear in the previous examples, but I'm going to tell you super fast. Okay, we have in the conditionals, we only have two parts. We have the condition sentence and we have the result or consequence sentence. So in the condition sentence, you're going to find the clause, the word if plus past perfect, comma, and then for the result or consequence, you may find would or wouldn't plus have plus past participle. Yes? So, like the examples we have there, if you had told me about the meeting, I would have come. Condition sentence, result sentence. If you had told me about the meeting, I wouldn't have missed it, which is basically the same. Result and condition. All right. And actually something very curious about this grammar structure, talking about the third conditional, is that in both kind of sentences, even oh my God, even the if clause, like the condition sentence and the result sentence, they both include verb in past participle because the past perfect is past participle. So past participle and past participle in both of them. Okay? Now remember that when using conditional, the regular way we know the conditional is this. Yes, like condition result. That's like the most not popular but typical way we can find the conditionals. But remember that conditionals have certain characteristics that let us do the opposite way. Yes, so we can start first with the result, like
it can be used in negative
as well.
Isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Could be positive or negative statements. Okay. We can do it both ways. All right. Starting with the result or consequence first, and then the condition sentence. I'd have come to the meeting I'd have come to the meeting if you told me about it. Now, in here, you have to be really careful because that I'd is not like I would. It's I had, the contraction. I had come, okay? If you told me about it, again, in this case, we have a contraction form. Yes? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm getting confused in here. But yes, it's contraction. Yeah. I'm thinking the regular way. My bad. I have to do it again. I have come to the meeting. That is the result. And yes, it is. I would have come to the meeting if you'd told me about it. This youth is the contraction for had. Okay? The same for the second example. Had.
In the first part is good. The
Would
contraction
have.
good. And the
Yes,
second, yes, because it's past perfect. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, sorry, I got confused for a moment. Okay. And here we have some more examples. So if you can help me reading, that would be great. Please.
Here are some other examples of the third conditional. He'd have got a job if he hadn't been so nervous in the interview. What would you have done if you'd been me? If it hadn't been snowing heavily, we'd have carried on skiing. The company would have survived if there hadn't been a recession. Could you have accepted the offer if we reduced the price? If you hadn't invited me out, I'd have stayed in all day. She couldn't have given you a fine if you'd apologized. If they hadn't won that match, the club wouldn't have fired the manager. They could have stayed here if they hadn't found any accommodation.
Very good. Exactly. So, in general, and in recap, third conditional is to express consequence, hypothetical or imaginary.
In the question is, could you have accepted the offer if we have reduced the price?
Yes.
First is
Result.
Past participle and then past perfect.
Past participle, well, they both have past participle verbs.
In the question, could you have accepted the offer if we had, yes, sure. If we had reduced the price. Okay.
That's right.
Okay. And the other question is, what could you have done if you had been me? Okay. In past participle, but in questions.
Yes.
Okay. If not in question, is past participle and past perfect or vice versa.
Yes, you can do it both ways, depending on what you want to communicate, okay?
Yes.
Everything has to do with it, on what is your intention. But yes, in grammar, exactly, that is it. They both, like I'm telling you, the curious thing about this structure is that they both sentences use past participle, because past perfect, past participle, and would have past participle as well. So they both need the verbs in past participle, okay? Both sentences. And well, that's that. Okay. If I had taken skiing lesson, I wouldn't have fallen over. Yes, I think it's super clear now. But anyways, questions about it, Nadia? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, good, good. Let's see.
Skiing. Sorry, can you show the slide? Skiing. What does it mean? Skiing.
Skiing, like when you do something similar,
If
like
I had taken skiing lesson.
skiing, this sport you do in the snow. It's similar to skate, but in
Okay. It is similar what?
to skate, but on snow.
Okay. If I had taken skiing lesson, I could have fallen over. Okay. It's like a figurative expression,
No,
isn't it?
it's literal.
It's
If I,
literal?
yeah, if I have,
Yes. The skiing lesson. Yes.
yes,
I couldn't have fallen over. Yeah. I understand. I got it.
yes. Okay. All right, pretty good. So we have some practice for this structure. The first number students. What's going on?
No, what happened with me, my colleagues? No, my
Classmate.
classmate with my classmate. What happened?
I don't know. I was like, no, it's one of our last classes, please.
Yes.
But it's okay. It's okay. Maybe they have some things to do. I don't know. People is busy.
Yes. Yesterday, for example, yesterday I couldn't connect it because I have my son had Cambridge exams.
Okay.
Yes, and I need to live in the school, and I wait. In the meantime, he doing the exam.
Okay. Yeah, you have to wait for him.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. So you both are taking English lessons.
Sorry.
I mean, you and your kids are taking English lessons.
No, he take a lesson in the school.
Okay.
And
So
the
he's a
certificate.
bilingual school.
Yes, it's
Oh, that's excellent.
bilingual, and this is like part of the, I don't know, how do you say, part of the school. The school required that
Mhm.
the students a certificate in Cambridge.
Wow, that's excellent.
Yes.
That's excellent. Very good. Good for the school. Good. Okay. Nadia, let's work on page 106 and 107, please. Over here. It says changes and regrets. Okay. Prior to the reading, because we have a short reading there, we have a brief activity. Look at the pictures below. What difference are there between the two cars?
No, one car is one car work out with oil gas,
Fuel.
and the other with electricity.
Okay. I don't know much about cars, but I guess you know which one is more expensive.
Yes, but some days ago, I listening. No, I heard.
I heard.
I heard in a radio spot in a radio news that the Chinese car. Chinese car electricity, they are less expensive. I think is necessary more production for the production, less the cost but the battery is, I think, is difficult. The lithium battery.
Because
But in the short future, change all the flotilla, all the cars, the lote. I don't know how to say the lot.
production.
The production to change to electricity.
Okay, maybe they have to improve their battery. And then
Yes, they need to improve because I read new that in Croatia, I don't know, I don't remember the place, but there were explosions in a cell in how do you say basement, in a basement.
Huh?
Because at one basement because if for the batteries, the lithium batteries. Basement, is it correct?
Yes, there was an explosion due to the lithium battery, debido a.
Yeah, due to. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the place, is it correct?
Mhm.
El almacén is a
House warehouse.
okay, warehouse, yeah.
Warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so dangerous and not that environmental friendly, I guess. Okay, good, Nadia. Thank you. Okay, let's start with the reading. I will tell you, hey guys, help me, but not many people are here. So Nadia, you have to sacrifice today's class.
Sure. I like reading because because I think
you liked it.
because I think it's my strength. My is not is my strength. Is it correct? It's not my weakness. It's my
Yes, it's your strength.
Yeah, I think well.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and if possible, as you can see, we have some verbs here.
Okay.
So
good.
Tell me.
Well,
Okay,
good.
Please.
Buying a first car is an exciting event in the lives of many young people. And before long, it may be a fully electric car. That's because in the near future, many major cities are planning to go away with both gasoline and diesel cars. It could happen fast, some experts say. By the year 2040, 90% of cars in the US, Canada, and Europe could be electric. And China may have as many as 16 million. After all, car replaced horses in a brief 10 to 15 years. If you had wanted a car in 1910, you might not have been able to afford one. Henry Ford's Model T cost the equivalent of $137,000. However, by 1921, when it had dropped to the equivalent of $3,500, a lot of people decided to
35,000. I'm sorry, 35,000.
35,000. A lot of people decide to no, I think go for it isn't too.
Decide to go.
Decide to go for it. And even if you still couldn't afford a car, it was easy to ride one of the new electricity streetcar. You didn't have to do much effort at all to enjoy another new form of transportation. Electric cars are still in the presence of the old Model T, but that may soon change. Lisa Farrow, a 25 years old writer from Connecticut, bought her first electric car last year and had this to say: "If I'd bought this car sooner, I have more money. I wish I hadn't waited." That's because it can go as far as 180
Yes.
miles on a single charge. If only someone had told me electric cars were 4 times more energy efficiency, Lisa added. Electric cars may be self-powered too before too long. Sending a car to pick up your grocery could be a dream that will come true in the very near future. Then make it the first
Okay, but we need to write it says
to
that's
make
because
a way.
make away with both gasoline and diesel. Okay. Would you like to own an electric car? Why? Why not?
Yes, I think my next car, when I think in buy a new car, I think it's necessary that is electric, because
Okay.
I think I improve my pocket.
Uh-huh.
I think is less expensive. The energy is less expensive than oil gas.
Mm-hmm.
And but I afraid because I think the lithium battery is unstable.
Oops. Well, some pros and some cons.
Sure.
Okay, guess what? There's something we need to change here. Make away with both gasoline. It seems like no.
No.
Yeah, do away and then make effort. Yeah, it makes sense. Make effort. Make an effort.
Okay,
The
make
locations.
much effort.
Yeah.
Sure. Make much effort. Yeah, sure.
Now we are good. Okay, great. Electric car seems like a sounds good. Sounds good, but honestly, I wouldn't buy a car because well, I don't feel I have the need to because I have no kids, so it's only me, but my job is super close to my house.
Sure.
In this moment, no, not for me, not for me. And I'm afraid. I'm super afraid of driving in the city.
You don't need a car?
No, I don't.
Oh, good.
No,
It's
I
good.
don't. Because, since I don't have kids, because I don't have to pick anybody, like it's just me.
Sure.
So, and my job is super close, like 10 minutes in public transportation. So,
it's good.
I'm okay with it. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. And
Just save a lot of money. The car
I
is a lot of money.
yeah, and dangerous and so many things. Like if somebody hits your car or you hit a car, and no thanks. I'm okay with it. Okay,
Yeah, good.
let's do a little listen. Listen to two friends talking about electric cars. Who thinks they are a good idea? Tom, Anne, or both? Those are the possible answers. Okay, here we go.
12.5.
Anne, did you get a chance to read the article I sent you?
The one on electric cars?
Yes, amazing, isn't it? They're so much more efficient. Do you really think they'll replace regular cars? I mean, ones using gasoline? They say it's going to happen by 2040.
Could be. Whoever came up with that particular design is a genius. I just love the way it looks. So modern.
Yes, and I read the battery lasts for 100,000 miles. That's over 160,000 kilometers. If I didn't already have a car, who knows?
I know what you mean. I wish I'd waited a little bit longer before buying my car, too.
Really? I thought you loved it.
I do, but I might have bought an electric car last month if I'd known more about them.
Are you serious? I don't see any charging stations around here, though. Guess I hadn't thought about that.
Well, I'm sure we'll have one soon, even if we do live in the middle of nowhere. And you hardly ever have to charge them anyway. If I'd bought an electric car, I'd be able to save more.
True. And you wouldn't be worrying about running out of gas either.
Well, it's no use thinking about it now.
You know, what's remarkable is that they're really talking about doing away with conventional cars.
Well, the horse and buggy came and went too. That's what progress is all about.
Exactly. And the electric car is a great invention. If only I'd read this article sooner. Who knows?
Okay, so who thinks they are a good idea?
I
Some-
think both.
I think both too.
Mhm,
Yes, they share the same ideas.
mhm.
Okay, awesome. So let's do this. Now, choose the correct option. Okay. Okay, yeah, choose the correct option. Okay, I wish I waited a little longer before buying my car too, or I wish I waited.
Mm,
I wish I waited, or I wish I had waited.
I think I'd waited.
Okay. I might buy an electrical car last month. I might have bought an electric car last month. If I knew more about them, or if I had known more about them.
I might have bought an electrical car last month if I knew, if I'd known more about them.
Okay. Then, if I bought an electrical car, or if I had bought an electric car, I was able to save more, or I would be able to save more.
If I bought an electrical car, I could be able to save more.
So like this, if I bought, oh,
Mhm.
you say if I bought. Okay. If only I read this article sooner, or if only I had read, so I've read this article sooner.
If only I could read.
Okay, there's a second part. Okay, for number one, I wish I'd waited a little bit longer. I might have bought an electrical car if I'd known more about them. If I bought an electric car, I'd be able to save more money, to save more, if only I'd read this article sooner. So
Mhm.
what tense are the correct verbs in the sentence 1 and 4? What
What?
tense are correct verbs in sentence 1 and 4?
Past participle.
Past participle 1 and 4. 1 and 4.
No. 1 and 4. I
Mhm.
wish I could wait again.
If I wish I had waited a little bit,
I had
bit
waited.
longer. If only I had read this article.
Yes, it's past participle.
Past participle. But past participle is not a tense, it's a verb form.
Ah, okay.
It's like present simple, past simple. What do they have in common? Look at the sentence. I wish I had waited, so I waited a little bit longer. If only I'd read.
I thought it's conditional.
Yeah, it's a conditional, but conditional is not a tense. It's present simple, past simple, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect, past perfect. Yes, those are the tenses.
Ah, yeah, it's participle.
I think what you mean is past perfect. Participle is a verb form, like gerund, verb form, gerund, verb form, past participle, verb form, past simple, verb form, infinitive. But in this case, the tenses are like present, past, future. These are the tenses.
Ah, okay. Is in past.
Past
Mhm.
perfect, actually. I had read. If I have read, if I had waited. So past perfect is the tense that you can see in these both sentences, or that are that they have in common, because I have read, I had waited. Okay. Which sentence begins in the past but ends in the present? Which sentence?
Which sentence begins in the past but ends in the present? Four, I think four.
Only I have, okay. So let's try with sentence. Which sentences only refer to the past?
Two.
Okay, sentence two. Okay, let's see. Okay, here. Oh, the only one you need to change is the number 3. Okay, 3. If I had bought,
I could vote.
And
If I could vote,
here,
okay.
past tense. Past tense, past perfect. I mean past perfect. Past perfect. No, past tense. I was thinking in the tenses. Past tense. Past tense. No, perfect. Perfect. Past perfect. Okay. Then, which sentence begins in the past but ends in the present?
Present. I'd be able to say more if I have bought an American car. Two.
Sentence 2. I might have bought an electric car last month. If I know, it sounds like regrets, but if I know more about them, I don't think that's the one. But what about number 3? If I had bought an electric car, I would be able to save more. So it's implying that she did buy the car, but she is spending more money, so she spends more, you know?
Okay.
So sentence, oh goodness, no, I don't want emojis. Sentence, oh come on, what's going on? Sentence 3, okay. Then which sentences only refer to the past?
I wish I could wait a little bit longer before buying my car. 1.
Okay, sentence. Sentence 1. Okay, we are fine here. Okay, 3. Okay, past perfect. Sentence 1, but it says sentences. So seems like more than
sentences.
1, 2,
1.
4. If only I
Okay.
read this article sooner. That's that. Okay, so 1, 2, and 4. Those are the ones.
Okay.
Okay, great. We have 2 minutes, Nadia, but I think we can do this. Look, here we have the third conditional past on real conditions. Yes, it says third conditional. If they had bought an electric car sooner, they would have saved money. Wish and only, like in previous, you can also use this to express past on real conditions. For example, I wish I hadn't sold my old motorbike. If only I had realized sooner how much my life would change. Mixed conditionals. If I had bought a house in the country last year, life would be better today. If we didn't have 3 cars, we would have moved into a smaller place by now. Okay, I don't see where the mix is because to me it looks like the third conditional regular way.
It's
But
the
okay.
same. I don't know
Yeah,
where
right?
it's mixed.
Exactly, like using the I guess I'm sorry, the positive or negative. I think that's the only thing. The same but positive and negative. Okay, good. Listen, it's already 7, but let's try to do at least the first part here. It says the verbs be, buy, make, and wait. Last year, I used all my savings to buy a motorcycle. Looking back, I wish I
Complete. Okay. I wish I
wish.
make.
Okay. I wish I had, remember, wish is like
Yes.
if I wish I had made that decision. No, but it says, I wish I had made that decision so quickly. So couldn't be positive, I think. Affirmative or negative? I don't think, because it said, last year I used all my savings to buy a motorcycle. Looking back, I wish I had made that decision so quickly. So you're saying like, I wish I had spent that money even quicker. So
Yes.
I wish I hadn't, negative. I wish I hadn't made that decision.
Yes. I wish I had it. Yeah.
Right. And then we have number 2. I like writing. I like writing it a lot, but it gets really cold in the winter. If I a little bit longer and saved a little more money, you have 4 options: be, buy, and wait.
If I wait.
So if I hadn't waited or had waited.
Have in positive.
If I waited, I'm doing the contraction. I waited, so if I had waited longer and saved a little more money, a car instead.
I buy.
I would have.
I could.
Habría. I would have. It couldn't be buy because it's have implied both. Exactly, participle. I would have bought a car instead. And maybe I so cold every time I leave home.
I could be.
I wouldn't be.
I couldn't be so cold.
Right. Regrets. Everything I read here is regrets. That's that. get. If I'm sorry, if I have waited a little bit longer and saved a little more money, I would have bought a car instead. And maybe I wouldn't be so cold now every time I leave home. It's true. Don't buy a motorcycle. That's the lesson. Okay, Nadia, it's already 7:03, and I have to stop up to here with our session. But just let me take the attendance, and then that would be it. Tomorrow, it's our final class. Woo! How do you feel about it? If you take the level, I don't think I'm gonna be your teacher. Well, no, another one is gonna be your teacher. Who? I don't know. No idea. The rest of the teachers. For reals. Okay, where is my group? Where is my group? I don't see my group. Where is the group? 3. Here it is. Now I'm in page number 3. Okay.
I can take the next level.
You can't? Or you
Yeah.
are you asking or confirming?
Yes. No. In your opinion, I
If you can take it.
yes, I can take.
Okay, I would say yes, you can. However, you need to review a lot. And there was a period when you went on vacation that you missed a lot of classes. And you missed a lot of info. I mean, you went on vacation and then you missed like 2 more weeks, I think, if I remember correctly. So it's about a month.
A month.
Yeah.
Yes.
But take it into consideration. Like if you think because the level is going to start right away. Yes, because the level starts on October 9, I think. So 1 week resting and then go ahead. So if you think you can take the lessons like in 1 week or 1 month, and I would say, okay, Nadia, go ahead, you can do it. But you are a super intelligent woman.
You love me,
Miss. For real. No, for real. So you really show a lot of interest in the language. So I would say yes, go ahead, me. But also do an auto evaluation about you. That's my advice. As if you feel like you can do it, go ahead. But if not, take again the level, no problem. But definitely it's not gonna be me, your teacher.
So sad.
Yes, I know. But anyway, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Look, not possible. I don't like it. But anyways,
Okay, good.
yeah, it was a pleasure to be with you. One more class. I hope see you tomorrow, okay?
See you. Bye-bye.